What's going on, guys? It's Goth and Bahroo, and we're back here in our Let's Play Fresh Play.
Oh my god, let's play 1011.
It's episode 49.
49.
Which is, how many more than 48? It's one
I think
more.
one.
Okay.
I think one more.
How many less than 40?
How many, wait, what?
How many less than 40? Oh, how many less than 50? Fuck! Fuck!
Goth, do you know how to math?
I don't.
Goth?
Yeah.
Do you know how to math?
I never math.
You never math.
Math is for poussoirs. Bahroo,
Cool.
this is gonna end now, just so you know.
This ends now.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah.
In the last episode, we talked about this sort of list that we saw, and it was what they wanted to see in Borderlands 3. And we said, that list is a pile of shit.
It's kind of a pile of shit.
We were going to go over why it was a pile of shit.
Yeah.
And we have the list with us today. Oh, hey, here's a relic for you.
Oh, what is it?
Launcher damage.
Oh, I don't need that.
Oh.
I'm not gonna use that shit. I'm gonna... Well... I'm going straight to Zed. See what he gives me.
Okay. But anyway...
We're gonna see a cutscene, aren't we?
Go ahead. Yeah, we're probably gonna see a cutscene.
Ah.
Damn it. But anyway, this list that we were talking about, let's just go ahead and go over the first topic of it. No new Vault Hunters.
Okay.
This gets the top spot.
How does this get the top spot?
There are no new playable characters in the third installment. We're sitting perfectly fine where we're at. And I especially love Gage.
Did they say that?
Yes.
Wow.
Gage is the pinnacle of... fuck.
Well, first off, that's not gonna happen. You know? There's gonna be new Vault Hunters, and... Yay, a roid shield. I'm gonna use it.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Perfection.
Perfection. You? There's gonna be new Vault Hunters.
I'm not gonna check anything else.
Okay.
He's gonna give us a grenade.
Okay.
It's time to end this. But you were saying, like, why would they not add new Vault Hunters? I want, new variety. I don't want to play a giant expansion pack.
Yeah, which is pretty much what it would be if they didn't add new Vault Hunters.
If they didn't add new Vault Hunters, they're not going to completely redo their skill trees.
Yeah, right.
Well, I mean, they might change a few things up, but they're not going to... It would just be a giant expansion pack. We're playing the same exact classes.
Yeah.
With a new skin.
I would actually... I don't know what direction I want them to take Borderlands 3 in. I mean, they could expand upon what currently is. I don't see moment-to-moment multiplayer going above 4 people, because that's the balance that Gearbox likes. That's another key point, but we'll go over that in a few. No, I think there will be new characters. I would even go as far to say as... that the characters will be more blank slates than they were in Borderlands 1 and 2. Because I feel like Gearbox might actually end up going in more of an MMO direction like Destiny is. And in Destiny, you kind of play a blank slate character, So, there's that. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I would definitely enjoy it. I mean, I would enjoy more advanced skill trees, just more thought put into them. Like, right now, in Borderlands 1 and 2, you can pick whatever the fuck you want at this point.
Right.
If you want this, you're getting this. Like, my skill tree right now, I have to pick and choose what I want. This would be great. Like, level 50, they should have... They could increase the level cap without increasing all of our skill points.
Well, they could have added more skill points in, like other RPGs do with level cap increases.
Well, what they could have done was something that we were thinking was going to happen.
Specialization points?
The specialization tree, which is just a skill tree that every class can use, and you use your level up skill points on that.
Yeah, that would have made sense. And it would have made builds much more varied at the end of the day. But now, at the end of the day, just like in Borderlands 1, there's kind of like 2 master specs, if that.
It's more like 1, and you just pick up extraneous shit.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, so I don't know. I back on track with new characters. You think about the potential plot for Borderlands 3, and that's multiple vaults. you know? So it's going to need a lot of Vault Hunters. So I feel like they're not going to be having the kind of Vault Hunters where we have now, where they have a name and they have a storyline within the Borderlands universe. I think we're going to be seeing more blank slate. You know, you create your Vault Hunter, you create the look of it, you create the name of it, and you choose a class, basically. You're not playing as Maya, you'll be playing as a Siren. But I don't even know if they could technically put Sirens as a class in that kind of setup.
Sirens as a class.
Yeah.
Or they could just run with the whole MMO type deal, in that you're really the only one. Because I mean, there's nothing stopping you from playing as 4 Mayas.
Right. Exactly.
But canon-wise, you're the only one.
Canon-wise, you're the only one. So I think we'll just have classes in Borderlands 3, and then it'll sort of be from there, you know, because I feel like Borderlands 3 is going to be more of an MMO feel, like Destiny is going to be, where you can meet up with people in a central hub and then go off in your battle
hunt
team
some vaults.
and hunt vaults with your people.
Yeah. I'm going to wait over here until the turrets are not hating us.
Okay.
That's my idea.
I'm going to just take a knee right here and let my turret revive me.
Alright.
Perfect.
Here, I slag everything for you.
Thanks. Even though, like, all of my weapons are slag.
No problem. But anyway, let's go over the next one.
Sure.
That, 6-player co-op.
Ha! It's not gonna happen. Gearbox, like, we might end up with, like, central hubs where there's a lot of players, you know, like hundreds of players in it, which is what I would like to see. It'd be more social, better for trading, things like that. But
I would also like things to be server side, but that probably won't happen.
it needs to happen, and it needs to be server side. We'll go over that in a minute. But I don't think they want to balance the game around more than 4 characters. I think that's not what Gearbox is aiming for here. So no, I don't think that's
Plus,
gonna
it's
happen.
difficult to balance the game around 6.
It is difficult to balance a game around 6.
Because you got to think of the way the way the difficulty currently scales in this game. If they were to balance it around 6, like,
Well, the reason that the
stupid.
author said that as well is because there's 6 characters, and I think that's mostly irrelevant. Because I mean, look at how many RPGs have, you know, 10 to 20 different classes.
more characters than you'll be able to play.
Yeah, exactly. But
I mean,
you don't have to
take
fit them
World of
all.
Warcraft, for example. That has like fucking 8, 9 classes now.
Yeah.
And normal groups are 5 players.
Sure.
There's not going to be an 8-player group. There's no instances that are scaled to the exact amount of things.
Yeah, that doesn't happen. That's not how the video game world works.
No.
What were we touching base on? Where I said we would come back to that?
Things being server side instead of being local.
Yeah, I don't know if they mentioned that on that article, but that's something I would like to talk about.
That I want to talk about this as well, because I mean,
there's people that are like feverishly against saves being server side, but
there are a lot of people that are like, I don't want my save being server side, but I'll also bitch about everyone giving.
Yeah, exactly. If saves were server side, yeah, there's still potential for cheating, but the cheating is easier to catch, and you know they can just backlog and find cheaters. And if your save is server side, then you don't have access to edit the file.
You never have to worry about your bar being erased or corrupted.
Yeah, exactly.
Ever.
I really wish they would do that. I feel like Gearbox is getting big enough to where they can have dedicated servers. And that's another point that they touch on. We'll bounce to that, but better netcode, which I think there's only so much you can do when you have client-host netcode. You know?
Right. Yeah, I mean, Borderlands 2 is good, but
Yeah, it's an okay netcode, but it does what it can for being client and host based. If there were,
If it was dedicated server, issues would not be had.
yeah, pretty much. No issues would be had. Dedicated servers need to happen, and that again goes hand in hand with, you know, having your server saved file. But then a lot of people will be like, well, you know, that's really gonna take away from people who only play single player and yada yada yada.
No, it won't. No, it won't take away from anyone who plays single player.
But what if you don't have an online connection? I feel like the option for that is if you don't have an online connection for whatever reason, like there's rural areas where people just don't have an online connection, then if you plan on taking a character online, then that character has to be saved online.
I mean, it wouldn't be that hard to have online and offline saves.
Yeah, it wouldn't be too difficult. But if you plan on taking a character online, then that character is then forever online.
Or no, I don't think it would make them forever online. They have to start online.
They have to start online. Say if you started an offline character, you can't take it online.
Exactly, because then
Okay.
nothing would stop you from taking it. I think that happened in Diablo.
Okay.
Diablo 2. You could take it offline, then do shit to it. Take it online.
Okay. So if you're gonna play offline, and I guess your local co-op would be fine with being offline as well, because it's local co-op. Then you have to specify that before you start. I might need to help me. I think I do.
There's a there. There you go. We don't need to help you.
Yeah.
Oh god, a hawk. Raptor.
I'm
whatever
sure.
the fuck you are.
I'm sure people are gonna have issues with that. Like, but
They're always going to have issues.
yeah,
with that.
you can never have it perfect, and I feel like having an offline and online character save system would be the best for everybody. You know, I'm sorry if you have a spotty internet connection, but we can't hold up the progress for everybody else because of what I believe to be the minority at this point, and that's people without internet.
I mean, it's bad to say, but you are the minority at this point.
Yeah.
There's no reason that everyone should get held back because you don't have internet.
Yeah, let's think worldwide too, because at this point, the United States has one of the worst internet infrastructures in the world. It sucks and it's embarrassing, but that is. Oops, I fell down the hole.
Nice job.
Yep. But that's just the reality of it. You know, we have a pretty poor infrastructure compared to Europe and especially Asia, and we shouldn't hold back everybody else because the United States doesn't know how to internet. You know, it bugs me. It bugs me a lot that people still use, well, I don't have internet, so it's not fair for this and that. You know, but it's also not fair to wait for you and slow down everybody else's progress because it's really slowing down.
It's hurting everyone.
Yeah, it's hurting everybody. You know, there could be so many advancements in gaming if we would just, you know, you got to crack a few eggs to make an omelet. That's how I feel about it. And a lot of people are going to think, oh, well, that's cold and dickish, but it's not. It's just
it's
just
the truth.
It's just the way it is. Should be maybe okay? Yeah. So let us know how you guys feel about server-side shit. And I guess it would technically require, yeah, it would require an online connection to play online.
It would.
Yeah,
Destiny's going to be online only.
Yeah, Destiny is going to be online only, so...
And a lot of people are looking forward to Destiny. So I really don't think it's that big of an issue that things are online only anymore.
Yeah.
Ow. RPG litter.
I also don't feel like a lot of people understand that about Destiny. Like, there hasn't really been a lot of official information about how Destiny's online system is going to work. You really have to dig for it. You good?
No. Maybe. Maybe. I'm the best.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going in that circle of hurt.
My grenade doesn't know what to do. All right, what's the next point on there? I'll look it up.
I got it.
No, more
it
more
has
characterization.
better netcode on
Oh, yeah.
there. Let's see.
I could agree with more character customizations. Up. It's a really bad time to read.
There we go.
Cool. All right.
Another one is better loot sharing.
No. No.
I mean, if loot drops, you have to share it. You have to be a normal person about it. You can't just be, I want all loot.
Well,
I want it. And I want to be able to copy it.
well, I guess Destiny is going to be instanced loot, is what I've heard.
I think it is going to be instanced.
I don't like instance loot, and Gearbox has even gone out on a limb and said that instance loot is inherently not Borderlands-esque. You know, we had this discussion on the forums over a year ago, in depth, and it's not going to happen with Borderlands. They feel like loot sharing is part of the Borderlands universe.
It is part of the Borderlands universe.
Yeah.
Like it's not because they don't like instance looting. It's just sharing loot is part of Borderlands. They don't want it to be instance. They want everyone to see what dropped.
Yeah,
they want
pretty
everyone
much.
to share that. That's not to say they couldn't make more shit drop in Borderlands 3, but instance loot is not happening.
From the way Randy's talked about it, it seems like the developers are really happy with the way the loot system is in Borderlands 2, with how few and far between some drops are. Ooh, nice adaptive shield.
I'm dying over here, and you're looking at loot. This is why.
You're not dying.
you.
You're alive.
I'm dying. I'm very... God, can't you see how dead I am right now? I'm so dead.
This thing has a 28,000 capacity, and I think it was 34% resist.
God damn it. Oh, here's the one that I disagree with the most. I've heard it not just from him, but from so many people. I want gun crafting.
Gun crafting, ugh.
No.
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 And they'll be like, well, you could find random parts, but the Gearbox has gone and said that
Gun crafting is never happening.
no, it's never ever happening. You know, you're not here to create the perfect weapon. The whole point is finding your weapon.
Find your weapon
with the parts on it.
Use it for a while. Get rid of it.
Yeah.
Find a new gun.
Yeah.
That's Borderlands 2 in a nutshell.
How many comments in on this do you think we're gonna get? Yeah, but you gib.
I'd say 50.
50 comments in?
50
Okay.
comments.
Okay.
Because, you know, I usually get a lot saying, I heard you give.
Yeah.
You have no place being able to say it. I've gotten that comment too. You have no place being able to comment on any of this because you've never experienced the true Borderlands.
That's not true.
Never mind the fact that I have already done 1 to 50 when the game first came out, or I've beaten the game with nothing. But I have no place making comments on such things.
You don't. You shut up about it.
I shut up about it. I'm not allowed to have an opinion.
You disappear.
I disappear. I do disappear.
I got this super badass.
I was gonna say, hey, you got that?
Ooh, yeah, resist the fuck out of that damage. Do it.
Resist the fuck out of it.
Yee. I did it.
Got an idea.
You just running for it?
No, I'm not just running for it, but I got an idea.
This is gonna end well.
Got an idea.
How's your
Alright.
idea going?
Well, you killed my second win, so...
Well, I didn't do it. My plan failed. I was almost there. No, I'm still good. Still good. Totally still good.
Just killed my other second win.
Hold on, I'll get this other one here.
You realize you're not going to be able to hit the button.
Yeah, because you're down.
You realize this is going to end badly for you.
I could have hit the button if you weren't down, Bahroo.
Well, hit it now. You have to live for 5. You have to press it and live for 5 seconds.
I can do
believe
that.
in you.
What was your plan? What were you gonna do?
Hide underneath the crane and kill the constructor.
Yeah, that's a bad plan.
Hyperion hopes your death was a learning experience, but wouldn't mind if you made the same mistake a few more times.
I have a feeling we're gonna get a lot of people saying there should be gun crafting.
We're going to get a lot of people that they're going to say we need gun crafting. And then I'm going to disagree with them, and then they're going to disagree with me, and then they're going to tell me what a piece of shit we are. Forever suggesting that gun crafting should never be in here, even though that's what Gearbox said, and we're just quoting them. It's just going to be a pile of fuck.
Alright, here we go. Plan 2.0.
Okay, you distract him. I get in my spot, and then I shoot him in the face. Yeah. Alright, Goth. Plan sitting in the correct spot as a go.
Plan live for 5 seconds as a go.
Yeah.
Yeah. We did it.
The plan worked?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You're a plague.
I'm not a plague. That's rude. You rude, Jack.
No, that's what people are going to say, because we don't want gun crafting.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe people have come around by this point.
Because what game actually has like crafting for RPG? Like you actually just pick up random shit and just random parts. Give me an example of that working.
Oh, working or it in it?
Working.
Working? Oh. Because you could totally break Skyrim by crafting.
We work a lot of things because of crafting.
Yeah.
I feel like you'd be able to break Borderlands even worse than you could break it in Borderlands 1 if you had crafting in this game.
Yeah, pretty much.
What's that? You have a Norfleet with a double prefix on it?
No.
What?
I'll control the warrior and wipe you bandits off my planet. When you get to hell, tell your Vault Hunter friends I said hey.
That's fucking rude, Jack.
That is rude. Oh, another comment that I like to get a lot is because you have perfect gear all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what it's like to experience this game without perfect gear.
Okay.
That's another one. That's one of my favorites.
Regardless of most of the time, my melee zero gear is quest rewards. So,
Listen,
point irrelevant.
it's perfect quest rewards.
Point irrelevant.
Listen, Goth, your rapier is a perfect rapier.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you can never find a slag evisceration ruby, right? Oh, wait.
No.
Oh, wait. People were so salty about that. Ryoko was mad.
A lot of people are mad.
For those of you who don't know what I'm making reference to, I found a slag evisceration ruby on like the 4th farm in One Life.
On my Salvador One Life that I'm currently doing, I found a Deepa. A Torg grip Deepa. And
Perfect.
it took 2 attempts. The first time walking in, I reset, walked in again, it was there. It was perfect.
Jack is difficult. In before I die. You okay?
Eh?
Uh-oh.
Eh?
I don't
Good
die
thing
so
there's
easy.
a lot of rack in the air.
Yeah. I don't know where Jack is.
He's over by me.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah. trying to wait on the surveyor.
Whoops.
There we go.
We got the surveyor.
Yeah, I got the surveyor.
Jack can't be slagged, can he?
No, well, yeah, he can, but it's very difficult. He's the weird kind of slag. He has like raid boss.
Oh, so does
can't
it
slag
not
me,
show?
But once you do slag him, it sticks. So he's highly resistant, but if it sticks, it stays.
How did you jump up there, you asshole?
He teleported.
No, I saw him jump.
Oh. Because... Yeah?
Yeah.
This is the end, beautiful friends?
Alright, while this cutscene's going off, look at another one.
My favorite one where it says, don't bring back old faces. Don't bring back new ones. Introduce new faces.
Yeah.
The greatest helium power Pandora has ever seen.
Um...
And it's my
Better animations. I don't feel like this game has poor animations in it.
Yeah. Not even sure how that's like on a list of something you want in the game.
Yeah.
That's just something that'll happen. Actually, Gearbox is just going to make their next game, and they're not going to do anything in the animations.
Oh, I just got a message that said Borderlands 2 has stopped working. News to me.
Hey,
That is
God.
news to me.
Got Borderlands 2? It's not working right
It's
now.
not working right now? Okay. That's good.
No. Just in case you were wondering, it's not working right now.
Well, I don't know what game I'm currently playing, but it feels like Borderlands 2.
Listen.
Yeah. The lava's rising. Get down. Get to high ground. Something.
Get down?
Get down.
You want to get down, guy?
No.
Why not?
Because I don't.
How come?
Because I don't. I just don't.
I feel like the warrior is much easier right now because... Yeah.
Because yeah?
Because B.
Uh-oh. I got killed. His tail got me. I see a rack. It's over Dale. I don't see a rack. Thanks, bud.
No problem. I gave you a help you.
Appreciate it.
The healing on my kitten is really nice with this B.
I bet. My healing on my kitten is now irrelevant because it's outdated.
Yay, B. Protect your chest, warrior. Come on.
He's really not a well-designed warrior.
No, he really isn't.
I know. Let's put a spot on his chest that's easily destroyable with his heart behind it.
Listen, they didn't... When the Iridians were making... That's something I want in Borderlands 3. God damn it.
Iridians?
Iridians.
I'm curious why they took the Seraph constructs out. I mean, we have Seraph crystals in the game, but we never really get much information
Seraphs.
on... Yeah. Well, the Seraphs were the Guardians in Borderlands 1. Those are the constructs made by the Iridians. We've never actually seen an Iridian.
Irrelevant. I want
Irrelevant.
the Iridians. We see them. I'm pretty sure they look similar to the constructs.
Probably similar to the constructs, but we've never actually seen an Iridian, and a lot of people don't realize that that's not what the Guardians were in Borderlands 1.
Ah! Ah!
What happened? Ouch!
I may have been deaded.
Did he insta-dead you?
You'll see it.
I don't watch your content, Bahroo. That joke never gets old.
It doesn't get old. For those... Yeah, it's just a running joke. We never watch each other's content ever.
Yeah, I don't really watch your content.
And we hate each other whenever someone does something similar that the other person has done.
Yeah.
I'm doing a new playthrough. It's called the I Don't Choose You playthrough.
Yeah.
That's where I get a Pokeball and don't use it.
You just never use it.
I just never use it.
Never use it. Perfect.
Yeah, it's the I Don't Choose You playthrough.
This
It's not
rocket
going
launcher is irrelevant now.
It's hurting him. That might
Sure.
be, mostly might be, but it's hurting
It's probably mostly your B.
him. It's hurting him. Maybe.
The lava's coming up.
Maybe. Yeah, my gear's slightly irrelevant. Slightly.
Whoa. I got hit. Hit backwards.
Bandit. I'm using a bandit assault rifle.
How do you feel about dedicated melee weapons?
I'm okay with dedicated melee weapons, because then it can double up as not being able to also slag the enemy.
Yeah. Okay.
Because now, that way it has some sort of downside.
Yeah. How do you feel about melee weapons that are dedicated but also have elements to them?
As long as they don't come in slow. As long as they didn't come in slag, I'd be fine with it.
Yeah. Do you think
I
they'll
feel
bring
that would be
back slag?
I'm sure they'll bring back slag.
Uh-oh.
Goth, we can't both die here. Goth, we can't both die here.
I'm looking for a rack.
Goth, get on your feet.
Okay. I'm on my feet now.
There you go. Protect your chest, warrior.
That's what he said. Ha!
Well, that's what he always says.
Oh, this fight. Is he almost dead yet?
Yep. Imagine how long it would take if I didn't have a bee on me.
I know.
They wouldn't have to have normal gear.
We were a little underleveled. A little.
A little. Slightly. Oh god, don't crush me with your face. Are you ready for your legendary, Goth?
No, it's not gonna drop.
Are you ready for your legendary?
Mm-hmm.
I think you killed it. Never hurts to make sure, though. Hit the button on the moonshot console.
Ready for Goth's legendary.
I'm ready for the warrior to melt into the lava. The worst despawn animation ever.
Hey, at least they made it so that way he doesn't cover up loot now.
Yeah, that was nice of them.
They didn't change the fact that it goes into the lava, though.
Uh-uh.
This seems brighter than usual.
It does.
I need to. Oh, you. This is what you got.
What?
This is your reward.
Oh, awesome. Is that in the same legendary, the same pool as the legendaries?
Yep.
Nice.
Now,
Those of you watching, it doesn't count.
Doesn't count. It's
Doesn't
not
count.
legendary. I could make an argument if it was yeah, but it's not.
If it was yeah,
Yeah. I have a pistol now. And a smidgy. And a singularity. Looking through the loot here.
Got some help.
yeah, there ain't shit.
Hey, look, there's a baby Deepa. I'm gonna take the baby Deepa. It's like a Deepa, but it's not.
Yeah, but it's not one.
Not a Deepa.
What's this?
What's this? What's this?
let me. You don't want to touch this thing.
But anyway, guys, I think this is gonna wrap it up for this episode of our Fresh Play.
Uh-huh.
Hey,
Yeah.
Lilith.
Yeah.
Where the hell
We didn't have a secret word, Bahroo.
go? If it weren't for the Vault Hunter, we'd all be dead.
The secret word is the second topic that we went over.
Sure.
Perfect.
See this?
Figure it out.
Figure it out. Anyway,
It's been fun.
let us know in the comments. Should we move on to UVHM next? Is that the next location for our Fresh Play?
Well, everything should scale now that we've beaten True, because it's True 2.5 now, so we could go back to the DLC.
Which DLC would we do though?
Headhunters for loot
Yeah.
to
All
go
right.
into Ultimate with.
Rest for the wicked.
All right then.
That's my vote.
But you guys let us know.
Mm-hmm.
Do we immediately go into UVHM? Or do we farm
Probably
some
should
stuff?
farm. What level is my fucking guns anyways? 46, 44. It's bad.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Pretty bad.
Cool, guys. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next episode of Let's Play Fresh Play.
Let's play Fresh Play. I'm going to go. See you later.
Bye.